you to continue to improve as the season goes on?
I think it's a combination of little things and guys getting more familiar and more accepting of their roles. But I think it's always attention to detail, Kevin. That's really where teams make the most improvement, not forgetting the little things on a daily basis, the habits that produce winning over time.
And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. Molinari finds Adams, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That is his first foul of the game. Lakers on D. Adams, the pass to Ferguson. Just 5 to shoot. Poked away. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. And here's the fast break. LeBron leading the way. And James throws it down.
Boy, you look at Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. He is a wonderful defender, and you really got to admire the way he positions himself to come up with these steals.
Passes it to Adams. Here's Ferguson. He's guarded by Caldwell-Pope. Paul for 3. Green with the rebound.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
LeBron James throwing it down is a thing of beauty. An incredible athlete who makes dunking look as easy as it can look.
Here's Paul following the bucket by the Lakers. McGee with the block. Fast break, the Lakers. And James throws it down hard.
Nothing out of the ordinary there for LeBron. I mean, insane athleticism.
It's been a slow start here for Oklahoma City. Still without a basket in the game. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Molinari on the wing. The Thunder with another miss.
Yeah, early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now still trying to find its way.
That one falls.
Timeout.
Well, if it ain't broke, just don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. And the bright lights of L.A. perhaps too much for some players. You know what, Greg? Not for LeBron James.
This guy thrives in the spotlight. The Lakers crafting a roster to satisfy his championship ambitions. Off the court, the City of Angels perfect for maximizing his business aspirations.
We've got a moment to see the league leaders in steals. Fifth on the list, Chris Paul.
And he's been a rock for them defensively. Just so many steals for him this year, and so many of them have been in key moments for his team.
Oklahoma City's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Ball's knocked loose. Molinari against Caldwell Pope. And the slam dunk by McGee.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now here's Paul. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. Here's Adams. 6 to shoot. Paul left side. The end of the drought. No good. Shot missing. And the Lakers will go the other way with it.
Boy, they are frigid right now. I mean, failing to connect on their first 4 attempts.
So the wing on the left. Here's Adams. Goes up with it again. That one, no good. Great tee that time from Green. Floats it up for Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
And in terms of intensity, they kind of took the night off. Looked like they were just going through the motions.
Yeah, you know, to me, I agree. They just never looked engaged, which is surprising considering how close the game ended up being.
Ready for the call, all I gotta do is push the button and they gonna hold me down. Feel the empire like Cinnabon, feeling like Diddy, focus on the road right now. Always had the beats on lock, now I got the flow on lock. To the top, Pro Kendrick on the clock, that's a violence, I know shot. I ain't never on the block, I was just passing the rock, I was just jamming the pop. Range Rover with no top, Range Rover with no top, with my thinking,
Here's where Oklahoma City sits in the NBA statistical standings right now.
And you look at their opponents' points per game. Now, some of that can be influenced by pace of play, but I still like what I'm seeing from them defensively. Getting stops, a big part of how they win games.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Lakers. Pass to Ferguson. Back to Gallinari. Here's Adams, and Davis sends it back.
Boy, I tell you what, Davis uses his length so well. I mean, a defensive stalwart who holds his ground, and because of his timing and length and athleticism, he's an excellent shot blocker.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
And, you know, establishing that physical dominance early gives you a big mental edge, too. Don't discount that.
LeBron with the block.
This is what makes LeBron so special. He does it at both ends. Great tenacity on defense.
And, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Boy, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
And, you know, quite a bit of turnover for the Lakers in recent years, guys, from the front office to the coaching staff. I think it's always important for an organization to have a common voice to speak in stereo and have everybody in proper alignment from the top down to the court.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Caldwell Pope. And as the Lakers have looked to fill positions, Clark, a real affinity for candidates with the Lakers history.
Yeah, you know, that's exactly right. They view it as a family, but here recently they've expanded their options and have looked outside of past Laker pedigree in terms of filling some key spots, which is part of what you have to do if you're going to move forward and be successful.
Paul looking over the floor. Looking to end the run, and he overshot that one, missing.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their face. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Outside, Green. And he's going up for the alley-oop. It's stolen by Adams. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Outside, Green. Pope loose. Caldwell Pope outside. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots the 3. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Gallinari dishes to Paul. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Lets it go from deep. The offensive rebound. And the call on the shot. It sends him to the line. Oklahoma City shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so. 2.
First one falls for. Clark, you were so prolific in so many areas of the game. Which part of basketball came the easiest for you?
I think the rebounding piece. I always had a knack for sniffing out missed shots and had the size and timing and hands to chase down rebounds, but that was probably the strength of my game and the most unique part of it at an early age. And then the ball handling. My dad was 6'4" in the 50s, which meant you pretty much played inside, and he drummed into my head and my heart. Make sure you can handle that ball. So from the time I started playing, I was dribbling and making sure I could handle it, and it served me well during my playing career.
Los Angeles shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
You know, they've really put themselves behind the 8 ball in so many of their games because they just have not been able to knock down those foul shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Caldwell Pope.
A sharp shooter with a quick trigger release, Caldwell Pope is known for being an efficient scorer.
Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Paul. And Caldwell Pope drops them both. Oklahoma City's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Here's Schroeder, and the rejection by James.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
You know, they've been the more up-tempo team, clearly. It's helped them gain the advantage in this one.
Green against Schroeder. Kicks it out to LeBron. And LeBron throws it down.
Boy, he's fantastic at playing to his strengths. Doesn't get outside of himself. I mean, when he's scoring at an efficient clip like that, he's hard to stop.
Now, here's Schroeder. He's coming off a 31-point game against the Lakers. Gallinari attacking, and it's sent back by Howard. Caldwell Pope with a wide-open look, and the rebound goes to the Thunder. The Lakers beat them last time when these two teams met in Los Angeles.
And their last time playing this club, foul trouble became a big problem for them. Their starters had to take an early stint on the bench.
They've just got to be more careful tonight. It's that simple. I mean, those guys are too valuable. They need them on the floor.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Schroeder. LeBron with the block. And it's the Lakers on the break. James with the ball for 3. Caldwell Pope. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. That's 7 points for Kentavious Caldwell Pope. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Adams finds Schroeder. Clock at 6. Over Green. That doesn't go either for Schroeder.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Adams. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Dwight Howard. For Oklahoma City, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. And the first one drops. And Los Angeles with some changes. Alex Caruso comes in for Green. And Quinn Cook subbed in for Caldwell Pope. And so Adams nails both of them. Clark, here's a simple one for you with the ball in his hands. Who is the fastest player you've seen in the NBA going end-to-end, baseline to baseline?
I think it's John Wall when he's healthy. I've not seen a guy with the ball get where he gets as fast as he does. And then after that, probably up-and-coming De'Aaron Fox.
Yes.
Russell Westbrook's in the conversation, too.
You know who's also pretty quick for his size? Ben Simmons. He gets going downhill.
Yeah, good call. Good call. You forget about him because of his size.
Right.
You're right.
6'10".
Great call, Kevin.
Schroeder passes to Muscala. Now here's Diallo. Left side, Adams. Excellent D from Howard.
He is 0 for his last however many this quarter, guys. Might need to get him out and let him settle down a bit here.
Now here's LeBron. He had 25 points in the win against Oklahoma City.
And equally impressive on the backboards. I thought his rebounding was huge. And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Here's Diallo following the basket by LeBron James. And it's sent back by Howard.
Excellent timing by Howard. He knows exactly when to jump to deny shot attempts.
Oklahoma City's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. 1:29 left to play in the first. Here's Adams. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And the foul called on Los Angeles. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
And it's really baffling. I don't know how he lost his touch at the line so dramatically, guys. I mean, and it happened quickly as well. He's nowhere close to what he shot from the line last season.
Free throw good, Adams. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. And so James will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good in that one.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night. I agree with that.
Here's Schroeder up again, and it's Adams on the follow. Adams has got 6.
And after missing 4 straight, he finally gets 1 to go.
Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Caruso, the pass to Howard. Here is Cook. Lakers passing it around. Here's Kuzma on the money from 12 feet away. Kuzma's got his 2nd basket.
Boy, Kuzma's such an impressive player, able to dial it in from these in-between spots with relative ease.
And here's Schroeder. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. From From the stripe, the Lakers with the rebound. Howard's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Here is Cook. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. And so it's Los Angeles going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point lead. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. Back right after this. Chris Paul, an elite defensive player, a student of the game for sure, talks about his knack for making a lot of steals, forcing turnovers.
The steals thing is just something that I've always had a knack for doing, and just I think it's because I watch so much basketball.
You hear about the importance of watching film, Greg. It reveals itself in many ways.
And learning guys' habits. What they like to do gives him a knack for when to go after steals without hurting his team.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Lakers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
They've got Nerlens Noel, Diallo out there with Dennis Schroeder. Then it's Mike Muscala, and it's Baisley in at the small forward position. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second. So it's the Lakers now, following the score by Oklahoma City. Pass to Howard. Here's Caruso. He's guarded by Diallo. Here's Kuzma. And it's Baisley with the rebound.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result. Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Get down, Howard, get down.
Cook, the pass to Howard. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Imposing his will down there. Howard feels like he can score anytime he wants from this area.
Schroeder kicks to Noel. Here's Diallo, and Davis sends it back. They recover it. Fades back. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
You know, maybe save that fadeaway move for when he really needs it. And guys, at this point in his career, Anthony Davis just entering his prime. Crazy to think when you look at what he's already accomplished thus far. And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through.
And that's an alley-oop that'll be loop to loop all day long on the highlight reel.
They get the rebound. Here's Noel. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his second personal foul.
Let's use this break in the action to show you the teams that in the last 10 games have been the NBA's best fast break teams.
Shooting.
4th spot held by the Lakers.
I mean, tough to maintain this kind of pace over an entire season. But let me tell you, they are really running right now.
First free throw is good. And we were talking about Anthony Davis. How do you even put into words, Greg, what he's able to do on the basketball floor?
I mean, he's entering the conversation among the best big men of all time. On a nightly basis, dominating in so many facets of the game. Really, it's remarkable.
Second free throw, no good.
You know, one of the things I really enjoy is watching guys work on their game, and Noel has done that. Not only in becoming a lockdown post defender, but a dependable scorer, too.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, DeMarcus Cousins suffered an Achilles injury, and it was a major setback for him, but it was also an eye-opener. Cousins said, any given day could be your last day playing. and all the celebrity, all the fame ends. My love for the game has grown, but at the same time, I want to be more than just a basketball player. And Kevin, challenges can put anything into perspective.
Thank you, D.A. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well. That's going to send Dwight Howard to the line. It's on Dennis Schroeder.
And last season, really not a fun one for Dwight Howard as he missed a lot of time. A lot of games left on the table by him as he has battled those back issues.
One shot.
That one misses for Howard. And with Howard, his presence was missed in the lineup last year due to injuries.
And Howard isn't what he once was, but he can still make a difference on the floor. That size and rebounding really hard to replace on a team by just one player.
Here is Davis after the made shot from Dennis Schroeder. Davis, the pass to Howard. Here's Caruso. Kuzma, right side. Over Diallo. Tries again, and it's Davis finishing it off.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways, and that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
Schroeder outside. Shoots. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Schroeder's got 6 here in this quarter.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
Outside Rondo. The teardrop falls in.
And at his best is Rondo when he's attacking in the paint. Beautiful little floater there. Easy to get it up and over the defense.
Now here's Paul. Baseline jumper. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Kuzma with it. He's guarded by Diallo. The shot's good from Kuzma.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And stolen by Howard. Fires top of the key. No good. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way. Here's Paul. And the layup is good. Paul's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
And his handles simply phenomenal. Rush hour handles of the highest level. Cutting and carving his way to wherever he wants to go. Chris Paul is a maestro with the ball.
And there's the defensive 3-second call. Clark, we have seen so many great players in the history of this terrific game, but in your mind, who's the best to have never won an MVP?
Wow, you think about some of the names on that list recently or not too long ago. Patrick Ewing, Scottie Pippen, same era. How about going back to John Havlicek, a former Buckeye and all-time great with the Celtics. Elgin Baylor, one of the first high-flying forwards that I recall, one of those really creative do-it-all type forwards. Jerry West and Dwayne Wade right in that mix too, man. Those are some lofty names that didn't get an MVP.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Gallinari, he's checked in for Mike Muscala. Terrence Ferguson comes in for Diallo. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Dennis Schroeder. Here's Caldwell Pope. Here's McGee. Score the basket, his 2nd of 2 attempts.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Here's Ferguson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Now Rondo. And there's the pass to Caruso. Caldwell Pope outside. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Noel's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves. That is remarkable athleticism by Noel, really putting on a show with his fancy dunking abilities.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. And the rejection by Noel. McGee. Caldwell Pope trying to break free.
And Noel just staking his territory with his massive reach. That wingspan makes him an intimidating presence who covers a lot of ground quickly.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact, straightforward call, simple.
The Thunder have made 5 of 8 of their free throw attempts. The first free throw is good. Danny Green, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. And so he makes both from the line. For a couple years now, the NBA has released the last 2 minutes report detailing missed calls in any game. Does it hurt the officials to have that information out there?
I don't think it hurts. It's not always comfortable, but I like the transparency of the move. I really do. I think when we're transparent about the human nature of what we do as broadcasters or referees or players or coaches, I think it makes for a better product. So I'm in favor of that.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Excellent D that time there from McGee.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Ferguson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Gallinari on the wing. He's guarded by Davis. Clock at 4. Ferguson for 3. The shot, no good. Caldwell Pope with some nice D. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And it's McGee with the jam.
And this kind of athleticism at the center position, pretty remarkable. I mean, McGee letting it all hang out there.
Inside. And Gallinari throws it down.
Yeah, excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
The Lakers with the ball. Rondo scanning the floor. Pass to Davis. And they double up Davis. Back to Rondo. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Davis. 13 feet away. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Steven Adams, he's checked in for the Thunder. The Lakers also with a sub. James is checked in. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. James against Paul. To the right side. Here's Ferguson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And already his 3rd foul. It's got to be time to get him out of there probably until the 3rd quarter.
And the Lakers making a change here. Cook's checked in. Adams outside. Shot clock at 6. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Now let's jump over to the 2K leaderboard to get an idea of which big men have been this season's most elite low post scoring threats. 4th, Anthony Davis.
You know, there are different styles among those big men, but they have one thing very much in common. They can dominate offensively. Face up or back to the basket, they can get it done.
Which is what makes that such an interesting collection of players for me. So much contrast in their methods, but success all around. It goes to show how many different ways there are to get it done in the post.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Davis.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
The Thunder have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game.
Two shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Lakers making a change here. Dudley's checked in. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's LeBron. He's got 18. Caldwell Pope outside. Back to LeBron. Banked in off the glass. LeBron's got 20 points.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that. Well, I don't think it's been a secret. I mean, LeBron James hopes to become the greatest of all time. At least that's my perspective on it. Last season, he surpassed his idol, Michael Jordan, in career scoring. He called it one of the real pinnacles of his career.
And the shot goes in.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Down low, it's stolen by Green. Here is Cook. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. And you might think about what sets LeBron James apart among the all-time greats. He's the only player who's top 10 in both scoring and assists.
Well, I would even take it a little further, guys. His overall all-around brilliance is what truly separates him from the rest of the great players, because he's top 20 in steals as well as approaching top 50 in rebounds. That's remarkable, and he's done it from day one.
Well, we're now on the back end of what has been, Greg, an incredible career for Chris Paul. He's no longer the undisputed best point guard in the game, but still a top talent.
And Chris Paul might not be the best point guard, but any team would be happy to have him. His efficiency and playmaking aren't going away anytime soon. And even though he's never been an overly athletic player, that aspect of his game still is strong as ever.
And that one falls for Paul.
You're best not putting Paul on the line. You know, this guy has been 90% from the stripe throughout his career, so you know the sample size is quite large.
From deep, James buries the long-range jumper. LeBron's got 23.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
And the rejection by James.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Paul outside. Adams trying to free himself up. And it's Paul missing.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
To the paint. And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
Dennis Schroeder.
There's 18 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here is Cook. 6 to shoot. Here's the 3. Unable to get that one. so it's the Los Angeles Lakers way out in front. Their lead at 38 points as we close out the quarter. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. We'll return shortly.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, can't tell you how much it means to us to have you back with us on the halftime show on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. Means the world, doesn't it?
Yes,
LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He had 23 points, 5 block shots, and 9 rebounds. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
More often than not, Ernie, LeBron tries to involve his teammates early, but he came in ready to shoulder the load tonight. Terrific all-around performance in the first half.
And now, Shaq, let's get your opinion on Oklahoma City.
They were not running an efficient offense. The shot selection has to improve. It's as simple as that. Too many guys working as individuals, not as a team. They need to work as a unit, Ernie. Move the ball.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been a clinic out there by James.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Taking a look at Los Angeles. LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Howard. And it's McGee in at the 5 spot. Here's Ferguson. And the rebound goes to Howard. Howard's got rebound number 8 now on the night. James against Paul. And it's McGee with the jam.
There is a bunch to appreciate about LeBron's game. His passing is off the charts. Just look at that feed.
Stolen by Caldwell-Pope. Now the feed to James. He kicks it to Howard. 6 on the shot clock. Over Gallinari. Howard's shot is good. Howard's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. James against Paul. Gallinari on the wing. Lets the 3 fly. No good there. And the Lakers take it the other way. Green, the pass to James. And finished off by LeBron.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Paul kicks to Gallinari. Here's Adams. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Adams has got 8 points.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
James against Gallinari. Here's McGee. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Thunder have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Adams outside. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Over to the wing. Here's Ferguson. He's guarded by Caldwell-Pope. The putback. The Lakers with the rebound. James in the post. Defended by Paul. And James gets it to go. LeBron's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Paul kicks to Adams. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his second personal foul.
Well, a look at that 2018 Clippers draft pick and Gilgeous-Alexander. His incredible size at the point guard spot makes him one of the more intriguing players from that class.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And last season with Gilgeous-Alexander, Greg, you could see what he was capable of with his length.
Well, he is just so difficult to slow up when he's running downhill at a defender. Already a plus defender in his offense coming along. He could be a scary figure at that point guard position.
And the Thunder making a change here. Muscala's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Here's LeBron, and the layup's good off the glass. LeBron's got 29 in the game.
And you couldn't have scripted a better start to the half. They've hit every single shot since the break.
Muscala dishes to Paul. Shoots over Kuzma. And it's Paul missing.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
And the slam dunk by McGee.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Paul against James. Back to Adams. Got a piece of it. Stolen by McGee. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, guys, in his rookie season, Kyle Kuzma shot over 36% from long range. Last season, that number was at 30%. Interesting to see which way that goes going forward.
That free throw, no good. Look at the University of Utah over 3 seasons. Kuzma never shot better than 32% from long distance.
Yeah, you know, some reasonably doubt whether his rookie season mark will be sustainable, but he's got the confidence level offensively and work ethic. I'd bet on him to get those percentages back up for sure.
And the second free throw, good. You know, Greg, for the Thunder fans, hard to see their star power dwindle, but they got a lot in return.
Yeah, but the Thunder were capped out. They hadn't made it past the first round in 3 years. And in exchange for Paul George, they got one of the richest trade packages in league history.
Clock at 6. Now here's Diallo, covered by LeBron, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
And let's take a look at the numbers for Anthony Davis. Right around 25 points per, just over 3 blocks and 9 rebounds. And he's such a big presence for them on the inside.
Yeah, whether it's sending shots back airmail or cleaning the glass, he's the total package.
LeBron has doubled, fades and shoots. Here's Davis. There he goes again. That's his 9th straight basket. He's a perfect 9 for 9.
And, you know, got to admire the patience inside from Davis. Outstanding at staying under control, taking his time, and burying the quality shot.
Swiped away. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here.
Los Angeles ball.
And with this chance, we can show you the real stats, the real scores from the real NBA. Those are the season's top shot blocking teams. The Lakers, number 1.
And sometimes a team will get one guy who can block
Other times, a guy finds ways to get others involved in blocking. It can be contagious. If he can do it, why not me? Then all of a sudden, you look up and you're leading the league in blocks.
Can they get it? Good D by Rondo. And so it's Rondo bringing it up for the Lakers. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
Shot good by Diallo.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
LeBron against Paul. And the rejection by Noel. Here's Ferguson, guarded by Kuzma. Ferguson misses.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear, it's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Here's Muscala. No good on the triple. LA's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Davis. Ferguson with the rebound.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
The pass to Diallo. Paul outside, takes a 3. A rebound by the Lakers. Davis has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Kuzma outside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Nerlens Noel.
Davis is really the total package, a mobile, sharp-shooting big guy who can score from everywhere.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Lakers?
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
They have, but you also can't overlook how well they've defended the rim, as they've challenged every shot and also gotten quite a few blocks as well.
And a big summer for the Lakers, trading for Anthony Davis. For a time, Greg, it even looked like they had a great shot at landing Kawhi Leonard.
He ends up choosing the Clippers, which gives rise to a compelling rivalry. The nexus of NBA basketball has shifted to the city of Angels. Whichever team you root for, LA fans with a lot to celebrate.
Well, it was speculated all of last season and shortly after the finals ended that Anthony Davis had his wish fulfilled by getting traded to the Lakers.
And Davis and LeBron make as scary a duo as you can think of in the NBA. Missed out on some of the other marquee free agents, but AD will get a plethora of looks playing alongside LeBron.
Now here's Noel. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Schroeder. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Davis with the bucket.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Here's Baisley, guarded by Kuzma. Shoots. Oklahoma City keeps it going. A new shot clock of 14 seconds. It's good.
Boy, what persistence from Noel, a guy who does not quit on the glass. I mean, his tenacity is a huge reason as to why this team loves him.
Here's Rondo. And it's Noel with the rebound. Noel's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Now here's Schroeder. D right on him. Passes it to Noel. Good. Noel's got 7 points in the game.
Most of Noel's points come on the interior. Really uses his size effectively down there.
LeBron is doubled to the middle. Here's Davis. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got his 8th assist here tonight.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Over to the left wing. Kuzma finds James, and they double up James. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Diallo. Off target from three-point range. And it's Cook with the ball for Los Angeles. James in the post. And Rondo with the basket on the assist by James.
3.
LeBron's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing.
2.
Schroeder outside. 1:52 left to play here in the third. Pass to Noel. 6 to shoot. Back to Schroeder. And Rondo sends it back.
Oh, you forget sometimes how much of an impact Rondo can have defensively. They're showing off some superb vertical as he goes up for the block.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Adams, he's checked in for Nerlens Noel. Gallinari comes in for Mike Muscala. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Diallo. The Lakers also making some changes. Howard comes in for LeBron. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Rajon Rondo. Pass to Howard. And it's Paisley with the rebound. Paisley's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Schroeder outside. Gallinari against Davis. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last.
Oklahoma City ball.
Danny Green, he's checked in for Los Angeles.
Daniel Green.
.106 left here in the third quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
He's made all 6 of his tries at the line so far.
And at 78%, he's been a consistent shooter at the line for them all season long.
Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady
2
hand
shots
for them when it comes to his free throw shooting.
And the first one at the line is good. He hits both from the stripe.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Here's Cook. Kept alive. Here's Howard. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. The Thunder shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play. Well, last season, a bit of a renaissance for Gallinari.
And the way Gallinari stepped up last season, Kevin, was a big reason the Clippers were as strong as they were. Now, on the other side of 30, he's been playing some of his best basketball here of late.
1 shot.
Los Angeles has gotten a success rate of just over 50% from three-point tonight. 4 of 7 shooting. Left side, Davis. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Davis has got 10 points in the quarter.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
To the inside. And Gallinari throws it down.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
Cook looking it over. And the pass to Davis. 14 feet away, and there's another one for the Lakers.
As dangerous as he is inside, Davis gives opponents nightmares when he's able to get to the mid-range. He's very reliable when he steps back and takes the jump shot.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Lakers on top, running away with it. 2K Sports, back in a moment here in Oklahoma City. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And it's Cook with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. Taking a look at the Thunder, we've got Dennis Schroeder, and it's Burton in at the 2. Daniels, no good.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Here is Cook. He's guarded by Schroeder. Cook, good.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Passes it to Patton. And here's Schroeder. Pass to Patton. Schroeder, left side, shot clock at 5, and he banks in the layup.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Dudley, the pass to Cook. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Clark, when you think of athleticism specifically, talk about the changes athletically we've seen in the league, say, since the 80s.
It's dramatically different. I mean, there have been tremendous athletes through every decade of the league's existence, but it's gotten better with improved training and more knowledge about the anatomy of the body and how to enhance its performance. But now it seems like great athletes are, you know, a dime a dozen versus 8 to a dozen back in the 80s.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Now Schroeder. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Here's Baisley. His three-pointer's off the mark.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And the slam dunk by McGee.
You know, all McGee needs, guys, is good positioning. Once he has that, dunking the ball is elementary.
Pass to Patton. Dishes to Schroeder. No good that time. And the Lakers going the other way now. Here's Cook. And he converts the layup.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
Here's Schroeder. Rebounded by the Lakers.
I think he'll think twice about attempting that shot next time. The defense was right on top of him there.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Daniels, no good. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Here's Schroeder. Now the pass to Nader. Here's Baisley. The last couple of years, Clark, we've seen a couple of Hall of Fame level players go on these farewell tours in their final year in the NBA. What a great way for fans of opposing teams to honor these terrific stars.
You know, I was a little bit mixed on how I felt about the farewell tours, but these two were handled so beautifully, and there have been others that have been handled great. It gives the fans an opportunity to express their feelings for some of the greats in the game, and that's heartwarming for all of us, I think.
Yeah, you and I were just talking about the way Kobe and Wade were terrific in their tours. Oklahoma City shooting just 26% out there, a terrible showing from an offense capable of much better. Schroeder, that one a little long. The Lakers have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Daniels kicks to Cook. Back to Daniels. The tray. And again, the Lakers no good. Here's Burton. Here's Baisley. McGee with the block.
Yeah, if you had to pick the top priority for McGee, I think that's it. Contest shots, block shots, get in the air, use that length to deny shots at the rim.
Cook, the pass to McGee. Here is Cook. Shot clock at 6. Pulls up. And the Lakers with another miss.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
A floater and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And the foul called on Los Angeles. Greg, last season, Dennis Schroeder transitioning to more of a 6th-man role with the Thunder.
And for his first go at that role, I thought Schroeder looked really good. He's always been able to score and create, and coming off the bench might be the best spot for him.
That's good from Schroeder. Clark, last season we saw more of the global games series from the NBA. A couple games in Mexico, one in England. It's nice to see.
Yeah, it really is, because I actually 6 years ago had a chance to be with the Pacers in the global games in the Philippines, and then Taipei, Taiwan with the Rockets. Great experience for the players and the organizations. It's an additional level of travel, no doubt, about a week to 10 days where you're in another country, but it's great for the game and it's great for the fans in those countries.
Passes to Nader. Now here's Diallo. He's covered by Daniels. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. And Caruso's got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Pass to Daniels. Misses the 3. The Thunder shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. Diallo, the pass to Schroeder. Uncovered. Rebounded by Dudley.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Caruso. Here is Dudley. He's guarded by Schroeder. Daniels from outside. It's good from long range.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
The pass to Burton. Here's Nader. Diallo inside. He's guarded by Dudley. McGee with the block. Daniels with it. Diallo's there. Offensive rebound. Will not go. This is off the front iron. So it's the Thunder now. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Schroeder. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Here's Burton. He's covered by Daniels. Burton, no good. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Caruso kicks to McGee. You can't hit that time. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. Diallo with it. Passes it to Schroeder. Over Dudley. And that one's good. Schroeder. Schroeder's got 5 points now this quarter. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 13-5 run. Pass to Dudley. Regarding super teams, Clark, you and I have talked a lot about this. Many fans view them in a negative light, but they're actually something we've seen around in this game for a long time.
Yeah, you're right. So often we become prisoners of the present and we forget about what transpired in the past, but the Celtics in the 60s were as dominant as any team in the history of the game. The Lakers in the 80s, the Bulls in the 90s. But I guess fans have a complaint because they feel those teams came together more organically compared to what seems to be a movement by free agents that has led to dominant championship teams, although the Warriors pretty much have built their championship team through the draft.
Chris Paul, he's checked in for Dennis Schroeder. The Lakers also with a sub. Rajon Rondo's checked in for Alex Caruso. Dudley against Paul. Stolen away. Pass to Daniels. Can't hit that one. Now Oklahoma City takes it the other way.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball. No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Howard's checked in for JaVale McGee. So we can't get either to fall. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 13-5 run. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Howard. The pass to Daniels. Just 5 on the clock.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Straight frustration right there, and I agree with you. Self-control of your emotions, a must-have if you're going to play winning basketball.
And so it's the Lakers with it. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. 5 to shoot. And Dudley kicks to Daniels. Drains the three-pointer. Daniels has got 6 in the quarter.
And he's showing signs now of life after going scoreless through the half.
Bounce pass from Paul. Diallo the pass to Patton. Knocked loose. And it's out of bounds to the Thunder as Oklahoma City retains possession.
City ball.
Six to shoot. Shoots a three. Offensive rebound. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Rondo against Paul. The shot. Rondo, good.
And there's nobody any better in terms of running the pick and roll than Rondo. He's ready to shoot as soon as he comes off the screen.
Paul outside. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Lakers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for LeBron.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
Nice job that time using that strong body of his inside. Once Howard has positioning, I think you got to wrap him up.
At the line for two.
Two.
Free throw good, Howard.
You know what? Still a consistent double-double threat every game is Howard, wanting to prove how valuable he is.
And the Thunder making a change here. Muscala's checked in. So he gets them both. And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Thunder. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Patton. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket.
It's never easy trying to keep him off the glass. He's an absolute beast down there.
Guys, some great passing from him.
Yeah, everybody's touching it, and you're starting to see the assists pile up because the rhythm is on display offensively.
Now here's Howard, guarded closely. 5 on the clock. Three-pointer, Daniels. Rebound by Muscala. Rondo against Paul. The shot by Nader, no good. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance.